realized that this is it. We're here. Where we go from here is to talk about living on earth as an enlightened, realized being. That's where we focus. There's not a lot more that we can talk about. We're here. This is it. A couple of things to remember, and Tobias asked me to bring these out to you. First of all, you're not crazy. Clinically speaking, I guess you would be. Delusional, bipolar, whatever they call it these days, psychotic, just whack job. Because they don't understand. But as we've always talked to you about, no matter how much they criticize or confront you, they actually want you to be for real. They really do. There hasn't been a single pioneer that I know of that wasn't considered to be somewhat of a lunatic. I guess you have to be to take a different path. You have to get in touch with that inner knowingness. You have to do it different. You're not crazy. And there was that feeling back then, oh, the energies were so chaotic. And what's wrong with me? That was the constant question. What do I need to fix? Nothing. Just let it go. Nothing. And then the other thing he wanted me to pass on, you're not alone. You know, remember back when, for some of you it hasn't been that long ago, for some of you many years ago, but back when, the feeling of that deep loneliness, it was all part of a way also to get you back to you, get you back to yourself, because there probably wasn't anything else back then. Get you back within, rather than looking at everything, rather than needing mirrors to see yourself. You no longer need a mirror to see yourself. That is huge. There's so much within you. You're not just a lonely human now. It's the master. It's the I am. It's the human. It's all the facets that you brought from aspects into facets. It's all the experiences. But it all culminates in the human, the master, and the I am. It's the time of the last hurrah of the human. You know, let it do its hurrah. Let it do its final acting out. It deserves it. It's earned it in a way. And you know, the funny thing is now that you, the master, and I can sit there and watch this in amazement. And there's part of you that's going, oh my God, that was me. But sit back and watch it now in all of its beauty, in all of its acting out as it's leaving. It's going on its way out. What comes in right now is a very wise master. As we now go into the emergence, what we have is really the three sectors, the three facets: human, master, divine. They're no longer separate. These parts were kind of hidden from this part in the past. Now it's almost like you can see the infinity in, and it's within. What we're doing is merging. Merging is right in the word here. Emergence, merging together, bringing together the conscious awareness of human master, I am. I asked a question recently in Kihak, what do you want to experience? Because you're going to be able to choose. When you get to that point, when you can define it, when you can bring it to clarity, you don't have to worry about all the mundane human things anymore. It's taken care of. Because, why? Because energy serves you rather than assaulting you. I want to point out one thing that is very important, and I have been adamant with the Crimson Circle, the staff, about excellence. If you're going to do something from now on in emergence, do it well. Don't do it like the old human would have done it, halfway, half-assed. If you're going to live well. You may call it quality or style or elegance or whatever, but If you're going to stay here in this physical body, do it well. You don't have to effort. You don't have to overthink it. Bring your I am here to whatever you're doing. You're going to look at your creations as works of true art rather than just getting the job done. I'm going to be really pushing that now, from now on. Do it well. As the music plays and we go into our Marab mode, let's take everything we've done. Let's take all these beautiful teachings of Tobias, our core teachings, your core teachings, actually. Let's take a deep breath and distill all that. He told you your origins, where you came from. Angelic families. And at the order of the Ark, it was decided that the way to understand energy was to create this place of earth. The way to understand what consciousness really was all about was to have this place of earth. And you came here. First, just as a spirit being, and later as an embodied biological being. Let's take all that and bring it together. All the lifetimes in Lemuria, and on to Atlantis, Atlantis, such a time of love, but also such a time of destruction and collapse. All the lifetimes surrounding that lifetime of Yeshua. Times in the mystery schools, and let's bring together and coming together again in this lifetime. With such strong commitment for your realization. Let's take all that and let's be masters here and distill it, bring it to wisdom. Think for a moment of this icon, this artwork for our new series. The human with their experience, now the master, just bringing it to wisdom. And I am just shining its consciousness, its light upon its creations. Let's take a deep breath with that. So now comes the time. This is it. Boom.